Alrighty. I think it's week 2 already, guys. Week 2 going into week 2 here of the NFL season. Looks like the 49ers, man, versus the LA Rams going on tomorrow. So it's going to be a good matchup for sure. We got two teams in the same division, I think. I think these teams are in the same division as each other. I think they're both NFC West, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be a good match, I think, tomorrow, guys, for real. Brock Purdy, he came out, man. He did really good last week. You're talking 220 yards. His guy behind him, Christian McCaffrey, came out and played like crazy, man. I mean, the guy got 152 yards. Got a touchdown. Brandon Ayuk came out and balled. Devontae Samuel came out and balled. The bottom line is, you got guys coming out here and playing, man. Brandon Ayuk came out and got 2 touchdowns. Let's see what the Rams were doing last week. And obviously Matt Stafford, he threw for 334 yards last week. Brock Purdy threw 220 yards. So it's 334 yards versus 220 yards. So it's a lot going on, man. You had some good rushing players, you had some good receiving players, but all the touchdowns for the most part came from the running game. No different with last week. Well, Christian McCaffrey only had one touchdown. So, mind you, Matt Stafford had a 63.2% completion rate, while the 49ers had a 65.5% percentage completion rate. So, from the looks of it, it's going to come down to the two quarterbacks, Brock Purdy versus Matt Stafford. Whose defense is going to make a stop? If you're going to look at it from a certain perspective and you say, okay, Matt Stafford had 334 yards last week against the Seahawks in Seattle. I mean, it was supposed to be a tough game. Now you're at home in your own stadium versus the 49ers. I mean, Matt Stafford is going to come out and straight up ball, bro. I mean, this guy's going to come out and ball. I'm going to assume this guy puts up, instead of a 63.2 percentage last week, I'm going to say he puts up a 70% completion rate this week. 68 to 70% completion rate. I'm going to say the Rams end up taking this just because Matt Stafford's going to beat Brock Purdy. And I think what you're going to get is Matt Stafford scoring, he's going to get his receivers a little bit more involved. His running game needs to be good again. But if this guy can put up some good yards again this week, he put up over 100 more yards than Brock Purdy did last week. I think Christian McCaffrey is going to show up. Their defense has got to stop McCaffrey. Their receiving game is nasty for the 49ers. The 49ers got a nasty receiving game, I'll tell you. But the Rams got a nasty running game. I'm telling you, the Rams' running game is nasty. The 49ers' passing game is nasty. So, how's it going to balance out? You have to figure that out. That's why you got to look so closely at these stats. And this is when you really have to go to the quarterback percentages and say, okay, Matt Stafford, 334 yards. That's a lot of receiving yards, man. I'm going to say Matt Stafford puts up, another 300 yards this game, man, and he's going to end up scoring, man. And I think the Rams are going to come out and win this about 28-24. The Rams are going to go up 2-0. So that's my prediction for this week. The Rams are going to beat the San Francisco 49ers. I don't know who else is a Rams fan. I don't know who else is a 49ers fan, but let me know, man. Let me know what you think, man. Because the Rams, man, they're going to ball out. They're going to ball out. 49ers are going to ball out. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes, man. But I think, like I said, I think the Rams are going to take this. It's going to go 2-0. It's a 4 o'clock game on Fox. So that's my prediction for this week. 28-24, LA Rams take it. We'll see. Go Matt Stafford.